Welcome back to the channel, everybody, and I'm on my second shift of the week. Hope you had a fantastic day, whatever you did. I'm so pleased that you're still subscribing to the channel and still following me. You have my full respect and love, every single one of you, and I'd appreciate it a lot more if you just smash that subscribe button and come bump my numbers up. I need five, that's all I need to reach 200, and then we can work on getting further up in my numbers, which would be absolutely tremendous. It really would. So hope you had a fantastic day. Like I say, it's the first week of the year, and I'm on my second shift. This is my first full week because obviously I didn't work New Year's Eve, which was absolutely amazing. Right, so 50 years today. 50 years on the 6th of January 6th of January 1975, Brian Clough became the manager of Nottingham Forest. Now, I followed Nottingham Forest ever since I was a child, ever since I could kick a football. I've played football ever since I was knee-high to a grasshopper, all through my school years, all through my army career. I played nothing but football. Absolutely love the game, and I'll support a Forest while Brian Clough was alive. And when he went to, obviously he was at Derby before he moved over to Forest. I think he was only there for 48 days or something like that, something really ridiculous. And then they sacked him, and then he came to Nottingham Forest. Now, the board at the time at Forest didn't want him. They did not want him. He was too controversial. He was too outspoken, and there was a reporter actually called him a hurricane. And I think he proved that when he moved to Forest. He literally turned the team inside out, reinvented football for Forest, for Nottingham. And he brought so much to the game, so much to the town of Nottingham. He brought a lot of pride back to the people of Nottingham, and he made Nottingham Forest famous at the end of the day. Obviously they got promoted after 2 years. They won the league, they won 2 European Cups, and obviously he won a lot of other silverware throughout his career. The only one that he didn't succeed in winning was the FA Cup, and I've made it so many times to the final and they didn't do it. So that was the only cup that eluded him, which was a shame. And obviously he was everybody's choice for the England manager, and what a manager he would have been if he'd got there. Who knows what would have happened. But yep, 50 years today, 1975, he became the manager of Nottingham Forest. So full respect, Brian. Right, so what else is going off in the world? That tosser Justin Trudeau, the Prime Minister of Canada, has resigned his party. He'll still become the Prime Minister. He's still the Prime Minister, but he's stepping down from the party, which is amazing. Another woke dickhead gone, because he gave a television conference where he said that he couldn't believe that America hasn't voted for the first female president in history, and that he was a feminist. I mean, seriously, the guy is absolutely insane. If you're seeing the clips on YouTube about him, he is absolutely insane. And there's another opposition, Pierre Poilievre, I think his name is, and he's got his head screwed on right. He's full of common sense. He's all about the people of Canada. He's all about securing the borders and stuff like that. I think he will probably be the next Prime Minister of Canada. It should be on the cards. And obviously they're gonna I don't know whether you saw it when the idiot Trudeau went down to Mar-a-Lago, where Donald Trump with his bases and everything. He basically went to bend the knee, and they were talking about the tariffs and stuff like that, and he said, well, if you're going to struggle, if you're going to keep ripping the US taxpayers off, we'll make you the 51st state and you can be the governor. I thought that was absolutely amazing. And to be honest, why not? They've got all the resources up there. They've got all water, so much fresh water up in Canada, gas, oil. They've got it all. Surely they can be, they can come up. I think it's an absolutely brilliant idea. I really do. Yeah. So the guy with the strange white hair and the orange face, he's going to be in on the 20th of January, and they're still trying to put him in prison after after he won by a landslide. They're still trying to pin these 34 federal charges on him, even before he's sworn into the office. He's not even in the Oval Office yet. They're still trying to put him in nick. I mean, what is wrong with these people? I seriously don't know what's wrong with these people. They've got to give him a chance. He did brilliant on the first 4 years of his first 4 years, and I personally myself, I think he was robbed on his second election. He should have won that presidency, and that's why they had the 6th of January riots in Washington, and people were put in nick, and no doubt he's going to pardon them later on anyway, so when he gets in power, hopefully. But I seriously can't understand why they're not giving him a chance, because obviously they think he's a threat, and the only people that he's a threat to is the woke and the left. And I think a lot of things are going to change with gender bias, gender equality, and all of that crap. It's all going to change. He's even said that he's going to try and put it through Congress to enact male and female, the only sexes, the only genders is male and female, and that is it. Because like the kids in the school, the young kids in the schools, there's too much profanity out there, I'd put it down as. I mean, they're young kids. They're not allowed to be children anymore. Kids are not allowed to be kids anymore. They need to grow up and have a childhood, some kind of childhood. And it's so sad when they're getting all of this crap pushed onto them. What, you know, do you think you feel happy in a male body? Do you feel happy in a female body? Bloody hell! I mean, seriously, let them be children. Let them grow up and enjoy running in the fields, playing football, and doing what kids, when we were kids, were doing crazy shit. Let them do all of that. Keep all of that away from them until they get old enough to make the decision on their own. You know, it's absolutely insane. So, you know, that I think that's what they're scared of more than anything, is because they're not being able to brainwash people's minds at such a young age. So, yeah, it should be really interesting, and please watch out. Watch that space. Obviously, they had the terrorist attack, and I still believe after that, and the attack at Trump Tower in Vegas, I think it was. Obviously, had the one in New Orleans. I think there's a lot more on the horizon. I really, really do. I think terrorism is going to raise its ugly head in the future. Might not be this year, might be next year, but somewhere along the way, it's going to pop up again. Some other faction, ISIS is still about. They're still knocking about. So please be aware, be vigilant. Try not to. I told my granddaughter this over the Christmas period, because obviously Germany's got hit in one of the Christmas markets. I told her, stay away from crowded places. Please, if you see anything suspicious, report it to the police, and they may do something about it. If they're not trawling the internet and trying to catch people that say nasty things on Facebook and TikTok and blah 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 blah, they might do something. So yeah, please be extra vigilant, because I think things are going to seriously change in the near future, and with the influx of all these scumbags that are coming in, I think they've only got one agenda. I really do, and I don't think it's any good, because I was watching the had Reform, Labour, Conservative on a panel, and there's an old woman in the audience, and she does not believe in asylum, because it's an absolutely brilliant clip, and there's a woman next to her, eyebrows raised and like woke, and she says we've taken enough. We've taken enough asylum, and she doesn't believe in asylum at all, and it's absolutely, she just nails it on the head. You've got to watch it, because she's saying, where these young men going to be in 5, 10, 20 years time? when they're not working and we're still paying for them, which is what's going to happen. We are still going to be paying for these people that aren't working. I just don't get it. I really don't get it. And like I say, something in this country has got to change. Otherwise, the taxpayer is just going to keep getting stung with higher and higher taxes. It's inevitable. It really is. Things have got to start changing. Right, that's about it for me. Question of the night: what is your goal for this year as regards to golf? Are you going to try and lower your handicap? Are you going to work on some certain parts of your game? That's the question of the night. What are you going to do this year with your golf? Come on guys, give me an answer, give me something to talk about, give me something to chew over. I'd really appreciate it. Right, I'm out of here. Drive safe, look after yourself, watch out for those lunatics, because they are bloody everywhere. Like, subscribe, please drop me a comment on anything that I've covered, and I'd really appreciate it. So I'll see you for my third shift tomorrow. Cheers guys.